Yeah, hi, Professor. Today we are going to present our project like nmap. It's a network security. We as a team, myself, Omsi Javaji, Chandrakant Bogra, and Baji Babu of Cyberchargers. Like, next slide. Like nmap. Like these are the contents like abstract, motivation, introduction. How does it work on working model, features, and conclusion. Coming to the abstract, what we have done in this project, like abstract. Nmap is nothing but a security scanner that detects open ports and services running on those ports in a computer network. It is a method of identifying active hosts on a network. Yeah, next slide. This is about abstract. And coming to the motivation of doing this project is to identify internal and external threats by vulnerability assessment using network vulnerability scanner, developing or using a web-based tool designed to detect weakness in computers, computer systems, and networks. This helps in recognizing the importance of network security and especially that of current vulnerability scanners. It is aimed principally at contributing towards enhancing vulnerability assessment process by combining tools like nmap and reducing administrative burden. Coming to the introduction, like what is nmap? It is nothing but a free and open source vulnerability scanner and discovery tool. Like it is an administrative tool for determining what devices are running on their systems, locating available hosts and the services they provide, discovering open ports and detecting security threats. nmap was designed for large scale networks and has the ability to scan thousands of connected devices. Smaller businesses, on the other hand, have been progressively using nmap in recent years. Because of this advent of Internet of Things, these companies' networks have gotten more complicated and as a result more difficult to secure. This is about the introduction. Baji will continue with next slide.
Thank you, MC. Coming to the working model.
Next slide.
Basically, nmap works by checking a network for hosts and services. Once found the software platforms, and it will send the information to these hosts and services, which then responds. Basically, nmap principal functions are of three types. The first one is it is used to provide information about each IP active on each networks. And the second one is about nmap gives the information about the whole network. It can be used to display a list of the active hosts and as well as the open ports, which and as well as the identifying the operating system of all the connecting devices, which makes an important aspect of pen testing as a handy tool for ongoing system monitoring. The next one, please. And finally, the third one is it is useful tool for users who want to secure their personal and corporate websites. Scanning your own web server with nmap, especially if you are hosting your website from home, is effectively replicating how a hacker would attack your site. Coming to the features, next slide. The features are finding security issues, identify open ports, detecting flaws, host discovery, operating system and version detection, and providing crucial information. And the next slides will be continued by my teammate Chandrakant.
Hi friends, I'm Chandrakant. Coming to the working model of nmap. nmap is a simple installation. Nmap program is available in Windows, Mac, Linux, and other versions also. Basically, nmap comes with a custom installer for Windows, and the installer will be automatically configuring nmap on the system when we download and execute it. nmap also comes with Mac specific setup, and it would be having the same separate installer developer for the Mac version. nmap can be compiled from sources and installed during package manager on Linux. To use nmap, we need to run nmap to check if we have nmap. We can type the command in the terminal like run nmap #version. So if this command runs and if we get an output anything related to nmap, so that we can say that the nmap is already installed in our computer. So coming to the commands that we can do in nmap, we can scan a range of IP address. We can do the port scanning in the network. We can do the ping scanning using nmap, and we can find out the vulnerabilities using certain commands. In this demo, I'm going to show you the range of IP addresses in the network which we have using nmap. So let me share the nmap screen for you. So basically, this is nmap. Uh, coming to this is my IP address, and this is the command to check the range of IP address in the network. After running the scan button over here, we get something output like this.
Yeah.
And if you could see here, these are the ports on which the TCP is there, and the service on the port is also mentioned. So on port number 22, the SSH service is there to the network which I'm using right now, and the domain is on port number 53, and HTTP and HTTPS, the secure server, is on the 443 port. In this way, we can find out different uh, services on the ports which we are using. So, and we have we have something, we have detailed explanation of the command here also. It is same simple, the port number on which protocol it is present, what is the state of the port number, what is the service of on the port number. Right now, this is the IP address. For this IP address, 80 port number and 443 port number access HTTP and HTTPS. And the ports and host, the display depending on whether a host or a service is currently selected. When a host is selected, it shows all the information about the interesting ports on the host, along with the version and the information available. Coming to the topology, this is the topology view for the IP address which I'm in right now. And if we could see that it is an interactive view of connections between host and the network. Hosts are arranged in concentric rings. If you can see here, this is the ring, and these are the hosts which are arranged. Each ring represents an additional network hop from the center node. Clicking on the node brings it to the center. These are the rings of two different networks, and this is generally known as the topology. Coming on to the host details. Host details breaks all the information about the single host which is being displayed right now. So this is the canvas semo.edu host address. So right now the states are open. We have 2 open ports. The total scanned number of ports are 1000. And if we see the IP address, this is the IP address, and we do not have IPv6 address. And coming to the scans, these are the number of scans that are run on nmap on this network. So I have run this command previously while checking the command, and this was one command I ran before this, and this is my IP address with the command I have run this. So in this way, we can have many options in nmap using this thing, and one of my friend will be continuing from here.
Yeah, I want to, similarly, we can do for any website in the similar way for scanning the vulnerabilities. I want to conclude by saying that everyday vulnerabilities in commonly used in software products are noticed. This project network scanner is an application that scans the network and reports any discovered vulnerabilities. It is a web-based graphical user interface that addresses two critical aspects of network security. Those are network scanning and vulnerability assessment. Performing frequent network audits with nmap can help you to avoid becoming a target for hackers while also improving your understanding of your own network. Further, more nmap delivers capability that complements more fully featured data security solutions such as Voronix, and where used in the conjunction with these tools can significantly improve our cybersecurity. Next slide. Yeah, this. Thank you, Professor, for the opportunity to do this. Thank you.